What are we buying? As season changes and COVID takes its toll, how are retailing trends changing? Well, some retailers have cashed in on our changing habits and made great strides in doing so. LL Bean, for instance, the winter gear is now already in the shops, or at least is now being demanded. CEO Stephen Smith says snowshoes and sleds are the big sellers. He joins us now from Lake Canada. I almost hate discussing the forthcoming winter, not just because of COVID reasons and the problems, but we're barely out of summer. Here in London, it's already dark and the weather has changed. But you really get a taste at LL Bean for the future, for what's coming next. What is coming?
Yeah, Richard, nice to be with you, and good afternoon, good evening to you. We're seeing right now already snow tubes, kids sleds, snowshoes, outerwear, all starting to move really quickly. We've been right in line with the U.S. psyche as people have wanted to get outdoors a lot more this spring and summer. And a lot of new participants are coming into the outdoors, and that's through hiking and stand-up paddleboarding and kayaking and fishing and archery. And now we're starting to see that already starting to sell in our fall and winter gear.
Do you think you're going to see an increase? I mean, it's really balancing, isn't it? Because on the one hand, retailing is being hit because people aren't going shopping as much. And even online, e-commerce is doing well, but not that much, as much better. But, you know, there is this trend of everybody going outdoors. So if you net it out for LL Bean, how are you trading?
Yeah, we're actually trading well. I appreciate that. We're an omni-channel retailer. So we have, 2/3 of our business is direct through e-commerce and catalog, and then about 25% is through our stores. And e-commerce and direct has been very strong, anywhere from 5 to 20% over last year. Of course, physical retail is down anywhere from 20 to 30%, depending on the market. But we've been trading very well through our channels. And then our assortment has been dead on for what's right for the country, and especially with work at home. A lot of people, have really hunkered down, and I think the uniform for working at home this fall is going to be a flannel shirt on top and slippers on your feet. And we saw that all through the spring and summer, and I think that's going to continue through the fall and winter.
If you have to make a course correction now with what you are seeing, what would you correct?
That's a great question. The biggest issue, I think, for all retailers right now is inventory and projecting what the fall and the winter is going to look like. A lot of new people participating in the outdoors, experiencing the benefits of getting outside, a lot of new participants, people working at home, but also thinking about, obviously COVID-19 and sort of what happens to shopping habits. So many retailers, us included, we cut inventory to protect liquidity in the spring and summer. And we are working really diligently to make sure that we stay in stock on the items that people are looking for, and trying to project that is probably the biggest challenge.
And just finally, related to that, have you found supply chain issues? I mean, the last thing you want is to have a bestseller that you can't get into the stores or into the warehouse. But over this last few weeks, not the beginning of COVID, but over this last few weeks, have you found the integrity of the supply chain?
Rock solid. So our teams have been working, almost 24/7 around supply chain, around making sure that we are getting the inventory that we need. The interesting dynamics in the market, there are a lot of businesses in the U.S. that are going out of business, and they are relinquishing factory capacity, which is allowing us to chase capacity and be able to get in stock on the items that we have. So the teams do that every year as we go into the holiday. It's accelerated this year.
Stephen, I was thinking about the working from home uniform in the fall, a flannel shirt and slippers. I may get away with wearing the slippers. In fact, I already have on more than one occasion. I'm not sure that maybe if they do a flannel shirt in pinstripes, I'll get away with that. But thank you for joining us, sir. It is good to see you. I appreciate you giving us time.
Thank you very much, Richard. Great to see you as well. I'm happy to outfit you in any way you need.
Now there is a request for something in flannel and pinstripes that we might just take you up on before the end of the year.